I want you for love. Come and follow my love. Hey, I want you for my love. Come and follow my love. Hey, I want you for love. Come and follow my love. Hey, I want you for my love. Come and follow my love. Hey, I want you for love.
I work with juvenile criminals right now in the DC area at a facility called Oak Hill and also at a facility called YSC. It's a youth services center. And I set up like art workshops, like, give the kids a different avenue to express themselves more so than with violence and things in that manner. That's my job. It's pretty cheap right now because they shafted me. They need to give me some more hours. I'm a self-taught artist. I've never really had a whole lot of classical training other than like grade school, high school. Living as an artist, I don't consider myself super established as an artist. I'm making way and I see some headway coming along. But I'm an artist in my heart and in my soul, and I'm always paint no matter what. So I really look at it. I will work any job to make sure that I pay my rent. I don't like asking people for money. I don't like, begging. I don't want no handouts. It's just I make sure that I paint on my free times. It's no matter if anybody's buying my work or if it's shown or if it's getting praised. It's just the fact that it's inside me and I have to get it out. And if the blessings do roll and I get noticed in the art world and accredited as an artist with a secure standing, that'd be great also. But I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking to express myself in paint. My family supports me. My brother supports me. My older brother Beanie, he one of like the biggest art fans of mine. He has like all my artwork hanging in his house, so that's a big support. And just growing up, my parents really supported me as an artist with giving me materials, canvas, and paints and things like that. So I can give them thanks. My mom, she hella supports me. My mom has been a big support. My father's been a big support of my art also, but he was real about academics. He pushed me to go to science and things like that when I was in school. I quit my senior year, second semester of my senior year, studying chemistry on a full scholarship.
I wasn't very happy. I was very disappointed. And when he dropped out of school and moved to D.C. to pursue his career in art. And my reason for that is simply because as parents, we always want our kids to have a secure future. When you enter the field of being an artist or actor or something, things are so insecure. So I would have just felt better if he had gotten his degree in chemistry. I knew he could always get a job. So it wasn't so much that I didn't want him to pursue his dreams, but I was more so worried about his economical future. So no, I wasn't very happy with his decision.
It's killing my soul, man. I was so dead. And I decided to come up to DC with my paints on my back and come to the world as an artist. And, I feel real blessed that I did that. I think it's one of the best decisions I made.
Whenever I look at his pictures, I always just think about what a great artist he is. If he ever get sufficient exposure, I think the sky's the limit for him. So his paintings offer me a lot of comfort, and I brag on him a lot. And then when people come to my house, they always ask about his artwork or who drew this. So yeah, I value his art. It takes a lot of money for someone to purchase one of his pictures. They're priceless to me.
Work process, just tell me about your work from the beginning to the end. What type of stuff you ran into? I'll describe myself as the adventurous type person, person that's always on the move and have a passion at it, and a social type person. I'm gonna start from right here and then make our way down there, and we're gonna go to the studio. Success to me is being alive and seeing every year. Success is I completed a painting. Success is I did something for my son, and I saw something new from my son. I made some sacrifice. Sacrifice is going to work every day. Just trying to make it possible for me to have tools to work with.
Can you park here? So, 72.
Hi, how are you?
I just said, I hope that's not them. I have to leave. I have to go to the store. We are on our way preparing for the art auction and open house that's going to take place today. So we're going to do some last minute running around. We're going to go to Home Depot and to Giant.
How do you incorporate his work into your life?
Since I'm both his business manager and now his wife, so anything that's not directly related to him creating on a piece of paper or canvas or sculpture, I do.
This is like, preparation of getting the show together.
It's passion. It's passion. And we're a team. So therefore it's reflected in our home. And even with our son has already attended his first 2 art shows at 4 months. It's just who we are. The turnout, the most frustrating part for me is, it's like then you go back and you think like, what could I do better? What happened this time? Did I target the right people? Did I, those are the things. So then it makes you second guess yourself and, try to decide how to refocus and how to make it better for the next time.
You gotta let go to, produce. Bill Gates bought one of my pieces, and it's hanging in this office downtown. That's an accomplishment. That's successful.
I consider this a business. I'm trying to paint to help put kids through college. And it makes it difficult because very easily you can ruin the whole day by doing stupid mundane things like washing clothes and cooking food, but it's got to be done. And so I have to really make sure that I schedule time, that this is my time to paint, and I don't do anything else then. Because if you don't treat it like an appointment, it will get pushed off the plate. I do think to be an artist, it's very hard to make a living just on your art, unless you're a really good marketeer. But a lot of artists end up being teachers to help supplement their income, because art is a luxury and not everybody can afford it. It's not something you have to have. It's very hard for a woman who has a family to keep the family going as well as her art business. And I'm sure this is true of working mothers everywhere, because something has to go. Something is sacrificed.
It's not like a regular 9-to-5 job. It's not like she's making $100,000 a year. So she's making a fraction of that. But it's something that she likes to do, and it's something that she makes money at, and it seems to be her thing.
I suppose I'm successful in the sense that I sell quite a lot of paintings, and people who buy my paintings are repeat customers and tell me that they love my work. I'm happy with what I do. I love my job. I love teaching art. I love painting. It's really a great life. My first priority, of course, is my family. If they're not functioning properly, then painting a painting is almost irrelevant. To be honest, I could not be an artist if I didn't have someone who was bringing in the bacon. I do have a friend that did that, and she basically bought all of her clothes at Goodwill. She lived in a ghetto section of town, and she was married and divorced with 2 kids, and she gave her kids up and let her husband keep them so that she could be an artist. That's a true sacrifice, which I would never have been willing to make.
May Bryant never have any incidents?
Also, there's
Get the tacos!
life is full of choices, and everybody has to make their own choice of what they're willing to sacrifice. So, I mean, we sacrifice not really having fancy vacations and, you know, big screen TVs. We don't even have cable. But
As what we're reminded every so often
by our children. But you know what? Life is good.
You're following your dreams is to do it, you know, and don't be scared, man. Because if you never try, you'll never know. So if you got the opportunity and the chance and you have like the passion, I say go for it.
You know, I think it's very important to do in life what you love to do. A passion, something that you're passionate about. Otherwise, you can have the good life, you can make a lot of money, but the good is not good enough.
Well, I think like if you have something that's your passion, then it's easy for you to just create it.
The future is now, it starts today.
You know, let yourself free.